Hello, this is Sarah Schwab from Content Creation Coach, and today I want to talk about the relationship between mistakes and vulnerability. I've been thinking about this a lot because of something that happened to me recently. I ended up posting an unedited video in a group program that I have. It had pauses in it where I stopped for long periods of time and fixed my hair and started sections over again. And somehow I ended up posting the unedited version of this video. And people in this program who paid money to be in this program saw it. My heart sank when I found out. And I know we've all been there. It was a mistake. I fixed it as quickly as I could. I acknowledged it and I moved on. But in that moment, I felt really vulnerable. People had seen me, in my unedited state. And that mistake was, in a way, a form of vulnerability. It was like accidental vulnerability. And I really think that whenever we make mistakes, there is a relationship there, because making mistakes is a human thing, but it's the part of being a human being that we wish we didn't have to have all the time, but it happens. And so I feel like making mistakes is related to being vulnerable and being real and not being perfect all the time. I often encourage my clients and people to explore some vulnerabilities in their content. What can they share? What types of vulnerabilities can they share on purpose with people? Because you know what? People really relate to that. It draws them in. We understand that because we are all human beings. But I actually think that mistakes sometimes do the same thing. It elicits empathy from people, from most people. Now, sometimes you'll get people with a very different kind of a reaction, which is true for on purpose or accidental vulnerability or any kind of sharing or creative expression. But I just wanted to share that experience with you and start this conversation, because I think sometimes we're as afraid of being vulnerable as we are of making mistakes, and vice versa. And I don't want either of those to hold us back. I want us to step forth and be ourselves and be willing to be our imperfect selves. And I think that there is real power in that. What do you think? Have you ever made a mistake that ended up connecting with people? Is it hard for you to be vulnerable? Do you have a little bit of perfectionist in you? Please leave me a comment below. Let's start this conversation, and I look forward to hearing from you.